David, how important is it for Scotland to try and build momentum now, starting with this game for the playoffs ahead?
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing, obviously. It's realistically, the group's gone for us now, and we need to try and finish in third place as high as we can. But as you mentioned, it's these next two games, and obviously the games in November are really important to build confidence and a performance level for March.
David, for you coming back into this team, defensively there's been a lot of changes. How tough is it for you as a goalkeeper when there's maybe not that consistency in front of you, both in selection and performances?
I think it only gets brought into light when you're obviously not winning games. It's not an issue at international level. A lot of the times injuries and a lack of form changes a lot of the team. So it's something I've been used to over the years, so it's not a major thing. But hopefully we can get a settled squad and, as I say, build the next 4 games towards the games in March.
David, you've obviously been pretty busy in your last couple of appearances for the national team. Would you expect tomorrow night to be any different from that?
Yeah, Russia, a top side, obviously on their ground they'll feel as if they should be dominating the game. So defensively we'll expect to be busy. We hope that's not the case. We can put on a better performance than we did last month. But we're confident we can go and prove people wrong, that we are a good side. We can go and win the game. We'll go set out to do that. If the game develops and we're under a bit of pressure, so be it, but we feel as if we're confident enough we can go and get something for the game.
What could it do for the players' confidence and so on, and just the general feeling of the squad to get a kind of positive result in a place like this against a team like Russia?
It would be big for us. I mean, obviously the next 4 games, results-wise and performance, are really important for us, as we've mentioned, heading towards the games in March. So it will give everybody a lift. We were as disappointed as anyone last month with the results and performances, so we'll be looking to put that right. And obviously putting on good performances and winning games breeds that confidence that we're looking to get.
David, obviously there's been a few late call-ups, one fresh call-up in terms of Lawrence Shankland. Have they looked out of place at all in the training sessions that you've had this week?
No, he's looked great. It's obviously hard to prove yourself in a few training sessions. He obviously looks a very good finisher, as everybody knows. He's looked sharp in training and what we've done. And as I say, it's just his first trip, so if he can get on the pitch, I'm sure he'll want to do well and score some goals. We'll just see obviously how the games go, but he's certainly not looked out of place in there.
You'll remember your first call up to a Scotland squad. Have you been able to kind of give him that kind of shoulder, that kind of arm around the shoulder and guidance and advice about settling in?
He's not. It's a good group of players. Everybody gets on well. It's a kind of easy group to come into. He's not came to me looking for any advice, but he seems a confident enough lad. He's obviously flying at club level, so it's another few young lads that just integrate well. So no, he's been great. He's looked really confident, and hopefully he can bring that into the game if he gets on a pitch.
David, just in general, it's a pretty young squad. For guys like yourself and Charlie McGrew, how do you make sure that the lack of experience maybe it doesn't show in the park? Is it up to you maybe as the more experienced players to help the guys through it in general?
Yeah, I think that does fall to us on the pitch. I think there's a lot of players playing at a really good level in the Premier League as well. So I think there's a lot of, maybe age-wise, maybe not that experience, but in terms of what they've been through club level, there's a lot of experience out there. If me, like Charlie and Robert Snodgrass can help, then we will do. As a role that we should be taking on, especially on the pitch when things are going wrong. So hopefully we can start that being better tomorrow and going forward and help young lads who may feel as if they need that.